Hello there, today we are going to talk about colors in a very easy way. First thing first, I congratulate you guys for completing the beginner level. Now it's time to do something great, something unique, something which we can provide to the real world. Okay, so we will discuss about color theory. And color theory, let's discuss about the primary colors. So primary colors are the main colors that you cannot create by mixing other colors. They are red, blue and yellow, like the parent of all the other colors. It is the color that people will remember the most about your branding RF. It shows you the main personality of your product. To demonstrate it more perfectly, I have an example, the Choi AI UI kit. So in here, basically, I have the color palette over here. So colors are, you can see over here, we have the primary colors over here. These are some secondary colors, but I will definitely get into it later. But you can see over here we have used the primary color in our buttons and some of our cards and some of in our illustration as well. You can see over here in our design we have used the primary colors, not a lot, but you can see over here we have the primary colors. In the primary colors, the black and the yellow are the main primary colors. So because of that, it gave us a branding, it gave us a complete unique touch of your website. Okay, now let's get into secondary colors. So secondary colors are made by mixing two primary colors. For example, red plus yellow makes orange. In UI UX design, secondary colors support the primary color. They help in creating sections, backgrounds, buttons or highlight that match the brand but don't overpower it. Okay, so if you can see over here in our Choi app, we have did the secondary colors and the tabs we did use. Even if I go to the styling, you can see over here that I take this color as a secondary color. Okay, so I obviously use that in our button as well. You can see over here some of the buttons we provided a secondary color. Now even some of the section we provided a secondary colors. So you can see over here it look perfect. I don't know how it look to you guys, but it, with the help of those colors, it gave it a complete unique touch. Okay, so now you understand about the secondary color as well. And the best part, you don't need to memorize it. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now let's talk about the complementary color. So complementary colors are the colors that are opposite to each other on the color wheel. We have the color which is opposite and the color wheel are basically like the complementary colors of each other. Like right now, green and red are basically complementary colors. Then yellow and purple are the complementary colors. Okay, orange and blue is the complementary colors. So now you get the idea. Now let's talk about tetrahedric color. So four colors forming two complementary pair: red, green, blue, orange. So tetrahedric color are basically two complementary colors pair. For example, red and green over here are complementary color. Then we have blue and yellowish type, or we can call it orange, are the complementary colors. So those two pair form a tetrahedric shape. Okay, so they are basically n square. Now you will be wondering, like, what is this shape that I have used over here? So this is basically color wheel. This is the color wheel. Over here we have, this is the like secondary color of each other. This is the complementary colors. Sometimes we use complementary colors as a secondary color as well. So I hope you will get the idea. Okay, now the 6 elements of the colors. So we have value, saturation, neutral, temperature, texture and opacity. Okay, so let's discuss one by one. So again, you don't need to memorize it. Okay, now let's discuss about value. So value refers to the lightness or darkness of color ranging from pure white, highest value, to pure black, lowest value. In UI UX design, ensure readability by creating sufficient contrast between text and background. For example, dark text on the light background. So it gives us a perfect idea to create, for a background. And for example, if we use a background and we use some certain text on it, certain shade on it, so we need to be able to see that perfectly. Okay, now it's time about saturation. So saturation describe the intensity or purity of a color ranging from vivid and vibrant to dull and muted. So basically, if you can see over here, this example, the saturation of this is, I think there is no saturation over here, then it increase to all the way over here. Okay, now let's talk about neutral colors. So neutral colors are non-intrusive shades like white, black, gray, beige, or earthy tones. In UI UX design, provide balance by toning down light or highly saturated element. Okay, now we have the temperature as well. So temperature, we call it cool or warmness of the colors. So colors temperature refer to the warm, red, orange, yellow, and gold, or coolness, blue or green, teal, and purple of a color. In UI UX design, set the tones to emotion, a feeling of design. Warm color, excitement; cool colors for professionalism. So now you understand about the colors as well, that some of the colors have different meaning. For example, from warm colors, red, orange, and yellow, and gold are basically, excitement colors. Okay, exciting colors. And cool colors, like used for professionalism. So now you have the idea. Now let's talk about texture. So texture refers to the perceived surface quality of a design element, such as smooth, rough, glossy, or matte. And UI UX design adds depth and realism, especially in the skeuomorphic or decorative design style. Now let's talk about opacity. So opacity refers to the transparency level of the color element, ranging from 0% to all the way 100%. Okay, and you know what's amazing? You don't need to memorize it. So now you have an idea about the opacity as well. For example, this is 100% opacity, almost 80 or 100%. Then we have the opacity, we decrease the opacity all the way to maybe 10% over here. Okay, now let's talk about RGB and CMYK. RGB is the color model based on three primary colors: red, green, and blue. By combining these colors, varying intensity from 0 to 255, it creates a wide range of colors. Okay, so basically RGB are used in digital screen, including website, apps, software. So right now, if you can see over here, the screen, it's in RGB, it's in red, green, and blue. Okay, and why? The reason it is important in UI UX design, because we are mainly working in RGB, right? So you need to understand that. Now CMYK, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. CMYK is subtractive colors model used in color printing. It's based on four primary ink color: cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. Actually, forget about the CMYK. Don't need to worry about it, because it's using in printing and we don't need to worry about. But at least as a designer, you need to understand what is CMYK and what is RGB. Okay, sometime people will ask you, so you need to understand it. Okay, so that's it. That's all about the colors. You could explore more about the colors online. If you do have anything in mind, feel free and reach out to us. And one other thing that I didn't explore you in the style in styling over here is these are different colors that we have used. For example, these are the primary colors, and over here we have give it primary hue, and hue is basically once we adding light to the color. Okay, over here we have the secondary color and we added hue into it as well. Then these are also important color because success, error and info color are important. We usually use green for success, red for error, and blue or purple for info. Okay, and now we have some other colors, some other accent color we have used over here. So we have neutral color over here as well, from white to all the way to the black. So I hope this video clear your mindset about the colors, and now let's do something great, something unique and something to the point. Thank you so much for sticking to the course. Hello there, thank you so much for sticking to the course, and I appreciate you guys for completing the first phase where you understand most of the feature in Figma, where you understand the UI UX, where you understand how actual app looks like and how it can be designed. So I think that was the interesting part, and that was the main part of that this course. So right now we are getting into the daily UI. So daily UI is very helpful, and it helps a lot. It helped my team a lot, and now I really want you to understand that as well, because most of the time you will not get stuff or getting task from your mentor, your teacher, or your instructor, right? But daily UI will never forget you. Daily UI will send you tasks on daily basis, and I think this is very interesting idea. Right now, of course, AI come into the market. We can definitely take help from there as well, but I would highly recommend you to go with daily UI because it will give you task as well, and it will also wanted you to share that online, so it will be helpful for you as well for your online presence. Okay, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so in daily UI challenge 1, they want us to do sign up page or sign up screen, whatever you call it, and most importantly they give us a design hint as well, like create a sign up page, model, form or app screen related to signing up for something. It could be for volunteer event, contest, registration or giveaway or anything you can imagine. Okay, so I think this is very good. We have the task right now, so what we need to do is to get started. And for those of you who don't know how to get into this daily UI, so basically what you need to do is to go to obviously Chrome and search for daily UI. Okay, so once you search for daily UI, I think this is the first one, which is basically will sending you the emails, and I think this is very amazing idea, and I really appreciate it because it helps us a lot, it helps our team a lot. Okay, so just enter your email and boom, you will get the notification. Okay, so but nothing to worry about it because I'm already explaining to you right now. Here is the user story over here. Okay, so first thing first, in the UI UX design we will create a mood board. So I think mood board will really helpful for us, but before that I will also want you to get started with the low fidelity design with the wireframe as well. Okay, so we will generally draw a wireframe which we needed to cover in. Okay, so basically they just want us to sign up page. So in sign up page, you already know that most of the app they required email, sometime your phone number, password, confirm password and continue. So we will just draw a wireframe as well. So let's go to frame, and this time let's do it for obviously for phone. So I will select this one, and okay, perfect, and I will call it sign up page. Okay, perfect. And in sign up, what we need to, of course, we need title. So let's go for that. Sign up. All right, and I will need to make it 24 maybe. Perfect. And let's middle align over here, and for this one let me just use enter. Okay. All right, and we also need, of course, an input field. So for this I will just put a frame over here, and I will give it a light color. Okay, and then I will hit text and type email. Enter email. Okay, so now this is the text, and for this, since we already know about the size of the font, so most probably like 14 or 16 is the perfect size, and this will be enter regular. Okay, and I think this placeholder is perfect. Okay, wonderful. So one thing that we really need to work on is obviously on auto layout. And now you can see over here Figma created this auto layout as well, this updated auto layout, and everything, the functionality is almost the same but a little bit different in the UI. And now we have this free form as well, so which we will definitely cover, but I don't want you guys to focus on a lot of things. Let's focus on the wireframe. Okay, perfect. I think this is perfect so far. I will create enter email, and I will try to do like enter password. Okay, confirm password. Perfect. And this we also we would need the first name and last name as well. So I would need first name and last name. Okay, so enter your first name, or we can remove the enter, but yeah, let's fine. Enter last name. Okay, and for this I will make it auto layout, and of course we need to make it horizontal align, because these we don't need a lot of text over here in the first name and last name, so this is fine. Okay, wonderful. And now we are done with the input fields, and we will also need a checkbox where we are accepting the privacy policy. So I will do that as well. This is basically a checkbox, and I accept the privacy policy of the app. Okay, then we also need a password to sign up, sorry, a button to do sign up. Okay, so let's do that. Need it to be middle align, and we will give it a color. Okay, select this text and give it a white color. So this is the wireframe. To make it organized better, so let's do it as well. This is our first iteration, of course. Now let me just do it another one. Okay, so to make it more better, what we can do is let's give it a better a slide, like a touch. So then we will count that as medium fidelity design or whatever. Okay, so sign up, we will add a small text over here. Sign up to get into the app. Okay, and I will select both of those, make sure it is middle align, and this text should be also middle align, so the auto layout work perfectly. And now what I can do here is I will need to take it all the way to left to right. Okay, perfect. Now let's give it some of the stuff over here. I will give it probably a little bit stroke, and a little bit roundness, so maybe like 4 pixel. Okay, and instead of this fill, I might get rid of this, and this one should be not 100% black, but let's give it a 60% because it's not filled. Once user input their detail, it become like that. Okay, and this stroke should be also, but for now let's keep it like this because this is just allow fidelity design. I will, of course, if you remember that I just copy the property from here. Okay, copy properties, and then I paste it in the rest of that. Now for this one I will also copy the property and paste it over here. Okay, and boom, we are done. So let's give it auto layout over here. This is 14 pixels, so let's make it 12 pixel, and this one should be also 12 pixel, so I will make it 12 pixel. Perfect, wonderful. And last but not least, let's give this one is a stroke as well, and then I accept privacy policy, so this is perfect. Now I will also give it a roundness, so let's do 4 pixel for this one as well. So I think this is also another version, but one other thing that we can do over here is I will take it all the way to the left, right, and then we will give it a margin of 24 pixel. Okay, wonderful. And this one should be also Shift A, make it auto layout, and I will drag and drop over here, and boom, this is perfect. Now we will do this one as well. I will put it over here. Perfect. So the button should be also, I think it should be also filled. Okay, and one other thing, this button we need some space for this button because these are the content, like the friends content would be nearer, right? For example, like these input field are of course doing the same thing over here, right? And this button is something which produce like a different functionality, like which completely different than other one. So I will group those as well again, and for this one I will, so now we have 1 and 2 group over here. Okay, so perfect. I will select this, and in between I will give it 24 pixel of the fading. Okay, so vertical gap. Okay, now let me just take it all the way to over here. So why I did it, because the keyboard will also appear, so keyboard also takes some sort of that much space. So I think this is also a good approach. At least we need to remember about that. Okay, perfect. This is the status bar over here, and then we have the button. So I think we created another iteration. Now what's amazing is now we need to create a mood board. So we need to create a mood board for our sign up process. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. I will go directly to Chrome and search for, let's try Dribbble. Okay, and Dribbble, let's search for sign up page. Okay, for sign up let's try mobile. So this is the interesting part, and I really want you guys as well to invest a lot of time on Moodboard. So this will give you a clear idea, and it will also give you a very a great mindset of how actually others are doing their best. Okay, so what we can do is obviously re-engineering the thing that we did previously. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. So I think I like this one. I will copy the image, okay, and go back to Figma. All right, and paste it over here. Okay, and yeah, I think this is perfect. So this is sign up page. Okay, again let's go to Chrome and search for, I think we already searched, so let's go and search over here. We have this one. This is also a good one. Let's copy from here, go back to Figma and paste it over here. Perfect. Wonderful. Now again go back to of course Chrome and search for of course sign up page, and let's see we have if we have another one good inspiration. Oh wow, this is also clean. So you can see over here it is very clean. They have the logo over here, then these are the sign up details, so email, password, and remember me, and perfect. I think I will also copy this one as well, go back to Figma and paste it over here. So we are basically preparing a mood board for ourselves. Okay, now go back to Chrome and let's see if we have some other as well. Wow, this is also very good, clean, to the point. I really like this because you remember we have that an Excel app, right? So I think this is very good. For some time it become older, but right now this is also trendy if we have this sort of shadow. Okay, so I will just copy it. Okay, go back to Figma and paste it. Wonderful. Again, let's find some more because we need a proper inspiration, and hopefully we will find the best in the market. Okay, and yeah, tell me which one is good. I really want to hear from you guys as well. Okay, wow, I like the font, but no, we need a simple one, simple, to the point. Let's try some more search. So sign up page, mobile, sign up, mobile, and social. So we also need sign up with social as well, and let's see if we can find some with the social links as well. All right, I like this one, very good. We have the email and sign in with email, and also we can sign in with Apple, sign with Google, and sign in with Facebook, which we usually do. Okay, so copy that and go back to obviously to Figma. Perfect, paste it over here and perfect. Again, go back to Chrome and let's see if we have some more. Wow, too much color over here. All right, so the last screen that I will be selecting is once you tell me that pick this one. Okay, so I will go down like that, and once you like something you just tell me that hey, we like it, so I will pick that one. Okay, so I am going down. Let's try and load more, and you need to tell me. Okay. All right, perfect. Am I fast enough? Okay, I will slow down. Let's see. I really want you guys to tell me that hey, I like this one. Okay, and for some reason I think yeah, we found it. I think you found it. Okay, so we found it together. Perfect. I think this is also very good. Let me just copy it and let's go back to Figma and paste it over here. So we have the perfect mood board created, and this sign up, what's good about it, we have the social on the top. We have of course a lot of padding, which I don't recommend, and even the input field are small, but so far the presentation is perfect. So this is the one over here. We have login with email with the Google, which most of us are doing that, so they don't give us another functionality like login with the Apple and with the Facebook, but so far this is good. this is good. We have, even if we forgot the password, we have a clear text button over here as well. So this is also very, very good. And we discuss about this one. This is the best one. This is the best one. Okay, I can tell you that, because it is very, very amazing, and it's based on the trendy design. Okay, and the last one which we picked together, this is also very good, but we will take the idea from here, and we will implement take the style from here, and we will implement it over here in this design. Okay, but this pop-up technique is not that good. This is about those app which basically put us in the app. Like for example, there are some shopping app which we don't need to log in, but once we are doing the checkout process, they really want us to sign in. Okay, so that's why this pop-up appear. Okay, so let's do this one, and I will just copy this one and this one, and for the rest we will be command but yeah, I think this is fine. We will take in, but I will give it obviously a section, so that here is our mood board. Perfect. So now we are taking this one, and let's do it. So the first thing first, I need you, please. I need you. Okay, so let me duplicate this one, and over here we have, let me just go and do this. All right, so we have this create account, and let's do it. Create account, and this one is left align, so let me make that left align obviously, and then this one is create new account here. Okay, this one should be also left align, but one thing that we can do over here, we need to give it a padding of 24 pixel, because we give this one as well. Okay, and boom. Now I think if you can see over here, the spacing is less than what we have currently, so I will give it a spacing of maybe 8 pixel. All right, and even if you can see over here, the text is a bit let's make it 32. I think, yeah, this is fine, but it should not be that bold. Let's make it semi bold. Okay, and for this one, for the color one, I will give it let's give it maybe 80% opacity. Okay, and for this one I will also give it 80% opacity. Okay, perfect. So far so good. We created the first stuff. All right, so for the back one, let's do it. So I will select the pen tool and draw this shape. Okay, I will give it I think 1 pixel, or maybe let's do 2 pixel. Okay, and the edges I will make it round, and round for this one as well. And for this, for the shape, I think I will give it a round as well. So this one I also need it to be round. So boom, we created the button, the icon, and of course this is big button, so I will just put it over here. Okay, I will give it an auto layout of course, and for this one I will give it a middle align, and let's give it a fill. Okay, and the fill should be something like this, or maybe let's give it a black color fill, and this one should be white. We can definitely change the color later as well. Okay, but we need the structure. We need to work and produce output as soon as possible. Okay, so right now this is not completely square, so I'll make it square. So for this, let me just make this one 24 pixel as well. Okay, perfect. Now we will give it just 4 pixel or 2 pixel roundness. So let's give it a roundness of 4 pixel. Okay, so the back button is over here. Perfect. We have the back button, we have create account, and now we have name. We don't have first name and last name, but I think it's a good approach as well. And then we have email, password, and I agree to the term and condition and privacy policy. So let me just remove all the other stuff from here and just play with one. Okay, perfect. So this is the power up, auto layout. Once I deleted this, automatically it extended. Okay, because I apply this file container one. Okay, wonderful. And now this is first name. So we also needed the label over here as well. So let's see if we have label over here. I don't think we have label over here. So yeah, let's don't use label. Okay, we need we also need to implement our creativity as well. So for mobile, we don't usually have label as well, but let's see if we have the label in our previous, in our design, the onboarding. I think we have label over here. Yeah, we do have labels. Okay, so let's do it. Let's give it a label as well. So for the label, I will try to I'll paste this one over here inside this frame, and now select both of those, and this should be very near. So let's maybe 4 pixel. Yeah, perfect. This will be the label, so I will make it to the top. Okay, perfect. And this one should be a name. Okay, and for the color, I think, yeah, let's use the colors as well. Let's use this color as well. So no, right now we will not going to do with 100% copy. We will also implement our own idea as well. So for this, I will take the colors from here as well. Okay, so for this one, let me just give it a stroke. So the stroke is already over here, so the stroke should be something like this. Perfect. And for the color, I think this one should be 100%. So let's do it like this. Enter your name. It should be full name. Okay, and this one should be name. I think name is fine. Perfect. So name, and this one should be basically, of course, 100% as well. Maybe medium, and it should be 12. All right, perfect. And for this one, I think instead of this color, we will use black one. Okay, so let's use black one, and let's give it an effect. Effect should be drop shadow, and we don't need blur over here. We just need it to be 100%. Okay, perfect. And we will give it a value for the X. Yeah, perfect. The 3 is perfect. I think let's give it a 4. Wonderful. So we have name is created. Now let's duplicate this, but before that I will give it auto layout, and boom, I will duplicate it. But now we need to give it, because this is a frame, then we have another frame, and those frame are together, so we need to give it a spacing. So let's try 24 pixel spacing here. Okay, but instead of 24 pixel, let's give it maybe 16 pixel is perfect. Okay, wonderful. So now we have full name, email, so your email. Okay, and then we have password, perfect, and then should be your password. All right, and then we have I agree to the term and condition. Okay, so for this, let's draw, of course, let's go to frame and select frame. Okay, so let's try a frame. I will give it this property and paste. Okay, and for this one, I will decrease the drop shadow, so maybe like 2 pixel here, 2 pixel here. okay, and perfect. I will of course take it inside, but I'm just doing my best over here as well. Okay, so I agree to the term and conditions and privacy policy. Okay, perfect. So term and condition, we will make it highlight. So we will use, let's use this blue color. Okay, let's use this blue color, and for this one I will copy this and paste it, select this. I'm selecting this, so that's why the text has changed. Okay, so I need to select whichever font, like text we need to change the color, we need to select that. Okay, so I will select that, paste that, and boom, now we have this as well. So I will select Shift A and then drag and drop over here. So you can see over here, once this blue bar appear, it means like we are taking it inside that frame. So yeah, I need it, and now I will just, with the help of arrow, I will take it down. Okay, now we also have another idea of the social as well, continue with social, but before that we also have a button. Okay, so what I can do over here, I will just copy it. Let's take it outside of the box, and I will give it like create account. Okay, and for this I will make it middle align. It should be middle align. Okay, so this is basically 2 frames. I will just remove the other frame. Okay, now this is middle align, and I will give it a blue color just like we did over here. So I will copy the hex code, and then with the inside the fill I will paste that. Okay, and for this one it should be 16 for now, and I will give it a white color, and I will make it bold as well. Okay, remove the keyboard space for now. Now we are doing perfect, we are doing amazing job. Okay, and one other thing that I can do over here, I will just group it, Shift A, and this spacing should be 24 pixel. Okay, so now we have everything: first name, email, password, and most probably confirm password, but let's forget about it for now. Okay, and one other thing that we can do over here is sign up with Google and Facebook, but let's try for now, let's try with sign up with Google. Okay, so to do that, we already created the sign up with Google, but for the demonstration purpose I'm doing that in the daily UI, because we have a task over here, we need to do that 100%. Okay, wonderful. So let's duplicate this. Okay, perfect, and then sign up with Google. Okay, sign up with Google, and for this one I will make it white, complete white. I will select the text and make it black. Okay, so for the Google one I will just go to any of the plugin. So for this one let's try Icon Scout for now, but you can use Iconify, whatever plugin you have, it's perfect. Okay, perfect, now it's loading, so let's search for Google. Okay, let's see if we can find the icon. I think this icon is fine, but we will just give it a color. Okay, perfect, let's give it 24 pixel. You know the sizes, because we have copied 100% the same of those sizes, so now you already have the idea about it. Okay, so this is continue with Google, and then we can of course continue with Facebook, but yeah, let's add it. It will not take a lot of time, so continue with Facebook. And for this you can definitely go to the plugin and search for Facebook. Okay, and for Facebook, let's also try to use the black one over here. Okay, we already have the black one. The size, you know the size, so let's make it 24 pixel, and let's take it over here. I will paste it over here, remove this. Perfect. So continue with Facebook and continue with Google. This icon is bit not that perfect, so I will just increase the size to match this one. Okay, now the size is fine, the button is fine, we can also play with it. But one other thing that we can do over here is, obviously we need to give it a text like or continue with. So this will give a clear idea if you want to continue with social, so then you can try this one. Last but not least, we also need, if we already have an account, so already have an account, this is very, very important, by the way, then sign in. Okay, so if you already have an account, you can play with go to with sign in. Okay, so I will just make sure that I use this color for the sign in, and I will make it a bit bold. Okay, and for as a whole, I will increase the text to 14 pixel. Perfect. This is wonderful. You have created the first screen. Okay, and the rest is just history. Sign in pages, it will take just a very small time. Okay, not that much. Okay, so let's do it. For sign in, we just needed email and password, and forgot password, because we all sign in, we gave it a password, and if we forgot our password, we obviously need a way to get into that. Okay, so let me just, this is basically sign up page. Okay, and we also needed another page which is sign in. So this big button will take us as well. For example, we go to the sign in page, we can go back to click on that big button, it will take us to over here. Okay, so we don't need name and sign in sign in, so I will also take some text over here, so sign in, and we will also give welcome back and enjoy. So we need to welcome as well. All right, and for this one, let's delete this text for now, and it should be forgot password. All right, if we forgot password, it will take us to forgot password page. Okay, and boom, we have this button should be sign in. All right, we also need to make this button middle align, and this text should be also middle align, this text and this text should be also middle align. Okay, wonderful. We have password, we have email and sign in, or we can also continue with, so it should be just sign in with Facebook and with Google. And right now, if we don't have account, so already have an account, sign in, don't have an account. Okay, then this should be sign up. All right, now let's give it a frame. So select this, and let's give it a frame, auto layout, this one, give it auto layout, and it should be the same as, yeah, this is 16, of course. And then select this, and this, give it a frame. Okay, now for this one, let's select this one, give it a frame, this one, give it a frame. Perfect, we have the sign in screen ready as well. All right, perfect. So we can do it like this, Okay, and we also need to add the bar as well, menu bar. So I will give it, I think 3 pixel, and both of the in should be round, so round here, and it should be middle align and something like this. So I think it was 4. Let's give it a 4 and copy and paste it over here. So we have the sign in page ready as well. Okay, so I think we are done with this. We are done with the daily UI challenge 1. Okay, so if you remember, they also wanted us to share that on Dribbble, okay, or X with daily UI. So this is important. So you need to create an account on Dribbble or Behance. Okay, so it is very easy. You just go to Dribbble. Okay, let me just go to Chrome, and all you need to do is go to Dribbble.com and sign. You can also go sign up with the social, and boom, once you are in, you will have the profile like this. Mine one is not optimized, but definitely you can do it on daily basis. So what you can do, but first thing first, we need to make it, give it a mock-up like this. So to do that, it's very easy. Let me just go back to Figma, and I will select both of this, and okay, I will just copy it. Okay, and I will go to the frame and draw frame. I think the size for the Dribbble is probably 1250 or something, and 750. So 1200 by 750, I think this is the size for the Dribbble. But let's double check that as well. So go back to Chrome, and the size of Dribbble shot. Okay, let's see what is the size. So we need to do that. Okay, we need to do that. So yeah, it's loading. The size is ideally recommend minimum of 16 width. So 1600 by 1200. Okay, so 1600 by 1200 is the size. So let's go back to Figma, and it should be 1600 and by 1200. So I will give it a color of this. All right, then I will take those inside over here. With the help of scale tool, I will increase the size. Okay, perfect, middle align, and I will give it a roundness to both of those. So let's give it a roundness of maybe 32 pixel here, 32 pixel here. Okay, and one other thing that we can do is let's try like Dribbble shot 1. Okay, and I will duplicate it, and let's give this maybe a light color and see how it looks in the light color. Whichever you think is perfect, just go ahead and get started. I will just select this one and export. All right, I will export that. I think this is fine. Okay, so export that to Dribbble shot 2. I will export that to download for now, and come to the Dribbble, and you can see over here this share work. So once I click on this share work, I have to upload the file. Okay, so I will upload it over here. Perfect. Now give it a name. So daily my first project. Okay, this is how you can do. And you remember, we need to give it a tag as well. So daily UI. Perfect. And then continue. Of course, once you continue, you need to just give it an add like sign up, sign in with social. Perfect. we can also give it mobile sign up with mobile daily UI and daily UI 1. Okay, so just do it like that. Okay, and then you can also play with that. You can also attach files over here as well. You can also schedule that. So that's how once you publish, now it will be published online. So I think this is very easy. You need to do that as well. It will give you a very good portfolio as well. So it will be really helpful for your future as well, because once you add it, it will give you the idea that my journey started from here. Okay, so yeah, that's it. See you in the daily UI challenge 2, where we will cover AI, we will updating the system, we will definitely learn more and more stuff. Okay, so see you, bye bye, take care. Hello there, thank you so much for sticking to the course, and I hope you will enjoy the course. And yeah, so yesterday we discussed about daily UI challenge 1, where we design sign up pages, and today we have to cover checkout. So design a credit card checkout form or page. Don't forget the important elements such as the numbers, date, security number, etc. And most importantly, share your design on Dribbble or X with daily UI. All right, so yeah, let's do it. And today we will also take help from AI as well, which is definitely boost will definitely boost our process. Okay, so yeah, so today I think let's give a touch to the desktop as well, to the web as well, because we covered the mobile app. We even the daily UI challenge 1 was also we did a sign up process for mobile. So this time let's do it for the desktop. Okay, so by the checkout, what does they mean? So let me just create a simple frame, and let's take give it like 1440. Okay, and then the height should be 1080. Okay, or yeah, 1024 or something, 1024. Okay, so this is the usual size we used. Okay, perfect. So what they have mean by this design hand is basically, so we have, let me just go to frame. Okay, so we have a credit card checkout form. So in form we will either select, okay, different banks over here. So yeah, and then we can select different banks. Then we have a form. So in form and the card detail, we have of course name, then card number, then we have expiry date, then we have the CVV, the security code that we need to enter. All right, and then we have the button. So this is usually we have the stuff in the checkout process, but let's try to take some help from the chat GPT. Okay, so let's do it. So I will just go ahead and copy this text. Okay, and I will go to chat GPT. All right, and here I will use that prompt that I need a checkout wireframe. All right, and I will paste the user story. Okay, so design a credit card checkout form. So yeah, let's run it and see what ChatGPT is coming up with. So yep, so on the top we have logo, top left, secure checkout. All right, then we have lock icon indicated like it's encrypted. All right, full name, email address, and billing address, city, which we forgot. We also did zip code, country. So these are payment 2 options. So this is basically we will have to add our billing detail as well. Then we have check step 2 where we have the payment information. Then we have order summary, and then we have action button. Can you give me low fidelity design for it for all the process? All right, so let's see what they are coming up with. Processing, images loading, lots of people are creating images right now, so this might be taking a bit. We will notify you when the image is ready. So let's wait for it and let's see what they are coming up with. But in meantime, we will go to Dribbble and try and find some inspiration. Okay, so check out page. All right, let's see. Okay, let's open it up and see. Okay, wow, amazing. So we have checkout, delivery, pick, enter name, email address, phone number, country, just like the A explain. All right, we are entering the details. Perfect. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. But I will take the inspiration from here. So let me just copy this, go back to Figma, and I will start creating the Moodboard as well. Okay, so this is the first one. Go back to Chrome and try to do some more. Okay, and we have this one as well. Let's see. We have customer detail, then we have e-transfer and online. So this is how they have the bank detail. I will also copy this. All right, and go back to Figma and import it. Okay, now go back to Chrome and see if we have some more options. Let's see what we have over here. Card details. All right, then we have some other banks which we can try, but I like that. I will just copy the inspiration from here as well. So copy image, go back to Figma and paste it. Wonderful. All right, let's see if we can find some other one as well. Wow, this one is also good. We have email, credit card, expiry date, and then security. Then I have a promo code. Wow, we usually have some promo codes running, so I think this is also a good move. Once it's selected, we have a promo code, so I think it's a good one. Even this one, this is also created with the daily UI challenge 2, and let's see how this is the output what he has, and now he is doing amazing, wonderful, perfect. So how does he started, and now how is the output? So I think it's amazing. It's amazing to upload your output on different social media. Okay, so perfect. Let me just go. Okay, wonderful. So A also created us an image where we have, of course, the details and all those stuff. So we will just take this, copy this image. Okay, go back to Figma and paste it. So instead of the low fidelity design that we have created, we can also take inspiration. So first thing first, we have the billing detail. All right, then we have payment information, then we have order summary. Okay, and then of course the pay button. Okay, so I think this is very good, and we need to produce the output. Okay, so we have the inspiration. This is the first one. This is what we like about it. So we have the information, we also have the summary over here. We also have the discount code, so we can simply put the detail, and also we have this secure checkout and SSL encrypted. So these are very secure. We really want security over here, so it is a good approach that we have this secure checkout SSL encrypted message over here. Okay, so I think this is perfect. And you know what's most important, that we have this onboarding, this pagination, this steps over here. Okay, so yeah, perfect. Then we have this one over here. It is also simple. We have total amount over here, and we have the details, and we can also select the bank here. Then we have another one where we have the payment detail, credit card options, and we can also pay with PayPal, Evo, OVO, or whatever. Then we have GoPay as well. Then we have other detail on the right. Of course, we can apply the promo code and the summary. This is also very, very simple, and this is also the simplest one. I really like this one. I really like this one. This is simple and to the point and clear. Okay, so yeah, let's do it. We have billing detail, payment information, and other summary again. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, this time we will not create wireframe because we already have it with the help of AI. We created that, so we don't need to worry about it. Okay, but we need output. So for this section, what I like about it, so I really like this top bar. So I will try to take the idea from here. Okay, and to do that, let's do it. So I will give it a random name as well. Check logo. Perfect. This will be the logo, and I think this font is fine, so I will use this. And I will, for the text, let's try 32 maybe. Yes, perfect. The colors, I will use this blue color for this one as well, so I will just copy this color. Okay, then we have to do this pagination or stepper or whatever you call it. We will try to take the idea from here as well. Okay, so this is all right. Let's see, we have cart, review. Okay, and then lastly we have checkout. Okay, perfect. Select all of those and give it 16 pixel or 14 pixel size. The text I will use is obviously enter. Okay, and yeah, I think this text is fine. And now we have to create this check as well. For this check one, I will try to do it with the help of component. So yeah, let's do it. And for this, let me just try to find check, or we can even draw it as well, but whatever is easy way for you need to do that. Okay, perfect. It's loading. Let's see what is coming off with. So let me just try for check. I just need check. I will give it a background. Okay, so let's try this one for now. But instead of this, we can try this. Okay, we can even try our best to do that as well. Okay, perfect. And let's delete it for now. All right, Shift A to give it a frame, an auto layout as well. And I will make it middle align. Make sure that both of the size, the width and height is the same. So 74 for now. Okay, 74. All right, and wonderful. Now I will decrease the size. Okay, and I will give it a fill. Let me just give it a fill and roundness, of course. Okay, so we have this chick created, but again with the help of scale tool I will decrease the size to all the way maybe 18 pixel or 20 is fine. Okay, let's do 20, and it should, we need to decrease this one as well. Perfect. Now we have this chick. All right, and now let me just make it component, and now I will need a variant, so I will just do this variant as well. Okay, for this one I don't need this chicks, I just need text, so I will just select text tool and try 3. So the 3, it should be with the, yeah, let's try this enter as well, and this one should be maybe 12 pixel here. Semi bold is fine, and what I can do here is I will make the background color the same as the blue, and this one should be white. Okay, that's it. Now we have created a check and then the default, so this one should be checked. All right, and this one will be default. All right, I will just take this check over here. So for this one, you can see over here we have this light background over here, so light gray, I will add it over here, and even I will add, I think like this, and I will add a stroke as well. The stroke should be also something like this. Okay, so it pop out over here, and even you can see over here the check is basically blue, so I will make this check a blue color. I will make this 1.3 maybe, and this one should be the color we want it to. All right, check. So far so good. I will decrease the size to maybe 14 pixel for now. It should not be semi bold, it should be medium, and the spacing between the letters should be 0 for now. All right, so we need to group it. Perfect. Delete those, but yeah, let me just copy and paste the text here. Copy the text, paste over here, and duplicate, copy the text and paste over here. Wonderful. Now let me just do it like this, give it an auto layout. This is fine, but if you can see over here we have this line over here as well. I need to draw this as well. So for the line, I will draw a line here. I will give it a lighter color like this, and I will paste it inside over here. All right, perfect. I will increase the size, and for the spacing I will now decrease the spacing. So the spacing, the letter, the spacing between these frames should be smaller. So let's try maybe 4 pixel. I think this is perfect, and this last one should be active, so we need the default. I think this should be the active instead of default. It should be active, so this one should be active. All right, so it's mean we are inside this checkout. Okay, so now we will place it over here, select both of those, give it an auto layout, and you know what, I will also take it all the way to the left and right, and I will give it a margin of, let's try 124 for now. Yep, this is fine. And one other thing that I will do over here is basically I will give it maybe 80 pixel top bottom. Oh, it's a lot, so let's try 40. And if you can see over here we have this border over here, so I will give it a stroke, and the stroke should be bottom to the bottom, and this one should be this color. should be a little bit increased. Okay, I think the top and bottom vertical padding should be not that much. Let's try 24. All right, perfect. We have the top is created. Now let's do the rest of the part. Okay, so for the rest I will divide that into two sections. Like we have billing detail and of course the payment information over here and the left side, and on the right side we will have the order summary and the payout, and of course the just like this we have the promo code as well. So we will do it like this. Okay, so for this one we will take inspiration from here. So we have this billing detail. I will just try billing details. Okay, I will give it 24 font, and for this one I will use this text. Okay, so Clash display, let's try to use this text. Okay, perfect. So now we have billing detail, and billing detail we have input field of email address. Here is we have full name, email address and billing address. So for this let's try and create those stuff. Okay, so let's do one by one. Okay, of course I need to give it a text, so the text should be full name. This one should be the label, so the label should be 12 pixel. It should be enter. All right, and the size we don't need letter spacing, okay, that much. So I think this is perfect. Okay, so this is the label. Now we need to copy this, and it should be 16 pixel. It should not be semi-bold, so let's make it regular, and I will give it, since it's a placeholder, so let's try to give it 60% opacity, or maybe let's try 80%. All right, I will give it a frame auto layout, so boom. And for this one, for the we also need to give it a stroke, and the stroke should be 20 pixel. All right, and let's, instead of this, let's give it left align, and I think this one should be 12 pixel. Okay, from left to right, but we will make it, of course, you know, like this is already hug content, so this is what we needed. And for the roundness, I will give it a roundness of about 8 pixel roundness here. Okay, so this is our first input field. Okay, so we created our first input field, and let me do one thing. I will make it a component, so let me just make it a component, and I will give it like input field. All right, I will use it over here. All right, so we have the first the full name, then we have email address. All right, copy as a text, and I will paste it over here. Then we have so in country we have the, so now in country, if you can see over here, we have the drop down over here. So let me add a drop down to this input field. Okay, so to do that, it's very easy, you know the process. I will just go to icon scout and search for chevron, or okay, I think let's try to use this one for now. Okay, I think 14 pixel is perfect. Let me use it over here. But one thing that I will use it, one thing that I will give it a property. You remember it, like if we need it, we will use it. Okay, so we have left, this is right icon. Okay, so now the this property is assigned. So if I don't need it icon here, I will just uncheck this. Okay, so now it's over here. Perfect. So let me just make it this should be both auto layout, and now I will select all of those, give it auto layout. So now it's perfect. And one thing that I can do over here is I need to give that much spacing to it. So I think this is fine. Now let me see the size is fine or not. Let me just give it a more. Like 52 pixel is perfect. Okay, so now you can see over here with the help of this component everything is now perfect. Okay, and now I will select all of those and I will make sure that it's fill the container. Okay, so now the container is filled automatically. For this one I need to select both of those and then fill container. Okay, and for the spacing I think the spacing 20 pixel is fine, but I'll make it 16. All right, and this one should be also 16. In the middle one it should be also 16. Okay, so we have consistency along the card. Okay, so perfect, we have the billing address detail. We are done with that. Okay, so I will also select both of those and boom, we have the first details over here. Okay, now for the next one we have the payment information, which is very, very important. So we need to do that as well. So for this one we need payment information. Okay, for this one we since we already gave it a full name over here, but we also need a full name on card as well. Okay, so yeah, so let's do it. So for the card, you can see over here we have the credit card number. You can see over here we already have this auto generated, you know, like the text over here. So it's mean like we need to put the 16 number here. Okay, so we also need to give a user that visual stuff over here. So we have to do this. The first thing first is of course card number. All right, and the card number, let's try like for example xxx space space xxxx space space xxx and repeat that. Okay, so it's like 16 number. All right, then we have full name on card. All right, then we have expiry date and CVV. All right, so let's do that as well. For this let me just delete it, and this one should be expiry date and CV. All right, and for this one we need month, year. All right, so this is we usually are using, and then we have to put code. Perfect, so this is the second detail that we needed, and this, so we put it over here. I don't think we needed the email address, but I will get rid of it because email we already have it in the login detail. Okay, so I don't think we need it over here. Sometimes we even have all those details over there as well in the profile, so we even don't need to fill that out as well. But for now, for demonstration purpose, let's do it, and let's put that in. Okay, and one other thing that I can do over here is I will group it. Perfect, 48 pixel is fine, and let me just take it all the way to the, And for the top and bottom, I will make sure to give it also 48 pixel. All right, and from the left it should be 124 pixel because we gave it 124 pixel over here, so 124 pixel. All right, I think, yeah, this is perfect. Now you can see over here, this is automatically, increase and decrease the size. So this is very cool, very, very cool, very great. Okay. All right, so we have the card payment detail, then we have the billings detail as well, and now we need to add like the summary, order summary. So for this one, for the order summary one, we will do let's do it like e-commerce type. Okay, so for the e-commerce type, we have to do that. Okay, so for this one, let me just duplicate this all the way to over here, and I will just like again frame it. And for the spacing, I will from the left to right, from this spacing and this spacing is already 0, but maybe I will make this 0 and make this one 0 as well of the right one. Now I will give it why I did this one. So for this as a whole, I will just give it 124 pixel. Okay, sorry, this one should be okay, this one should be 124. So now we have okay, and it should be fill container. Perfect. So now we have equal space in between. All right, and yeah, one thing that I will do over here is it should be order summary. All right, and for this one, we have the image. And so one thing that I will do over here is basically I will do this part outside of the box. Okay, so let's create, I just created this image area and I will give it a corner. All right, then I will give it a text. So text should be Levi's leather bag. Okay, this is perfect. I will make sure the size is a bit not that much, and for the semi-bold should be, I think this is fine. All right, and for the subtext, let's try brown vegan leather. Okay, and this one should be, of course, enter, and not medium, but it should be regular. Okay, and for the subtext, I will make it 80 pixel. Sorry, 80% opacity. All right, perfect. Give it an auto layout and give this an auto layout as well. Okay, and one other thing that we needed is basically the amount and of course the quantity. Okay, so let me also duplicate this and it should be aligned to the right. And now for this one, let's try 50.99 or something, and for this one it should be quantity. So the quantity is 2. All right, which is we have selected in the card already. Okay, so these are the details so far. And for this one, for the image one, I will go to maybe pixel. Perfect. Now I will put this over here and I will get rid of this. All right, and this one should be fill container. Okay, and more importantly, we also need the way to fill this as well. Okay, and this is basically the summary. Even we can duplicate this as well. All right, and I will make it auto layout and give it a 16 pixel. All right, horizontal vertical padding in it. All right, and then we have the discount. So for the discount code, let me also do that as well. All right, we need just this one for here, and it should be get our discount code. All right, but I think for this one we don't need the label, so I will also give property to the label here as well. So yeah, let me just select this label, give it a property, and it should be label. Oops, I need to rename it, but yeah, I think this is fine. We don't need a label here, so I will just delete it. So I will select both of those and give it 20 pixel, since we have 20 pixels over here. Okay, so this one should be get our promotion code. Wonderful. So we have gapped our discount code, and yeah, once we select that, we put that, we also need this apply button. So for the apply button, let me just go create a button here as well. Okay, so for the button, I will just create a button, simple as that. Button. All right, Shift A to give it auto layout, and the size should be, let's give it a 56, and let's make it fill, and the fill color should be this one should be maybe bold, and of course white as well. All right, and let me just give it a component, and it should be button. All right, this one should be primary button. All right, so I will then use it over here. Okay, I will put it inside here. Okay, now I will select this one and this one, and Shift A to give it auto layout as well, and this one should be horizontal. Okay, I just make it horizontal. And one other thing that I will do here is I will give this a roundness of 8 pixel here as well. So it should be 8 pixel round, and this one should be apply. Okay, got it. So since we haven't added any text to it, so this one should be disabled. So for this, I will create another button with disabled variant. Okay, it should be round, of course, and this one should be disabled. All right, and for the disable, I will give it, all right, this color. So now select this button, and it should be disabled. All right, now this spacing is a bit larger, so I will give it 16 pixel to this. All right, even if you can see over here, I can increase and decrease the size, so I think this is fine. All right, so now we have the subtotal and shipping charges. So yeah, let's do that as well. We will, yeah, I think we have the total, subtotal, and shipping charges. So this one should be subtotal, and delete this. We will also need Shift A, and this one should be definitely horizontal. in auto layout, and this one should be left align, and we will make this as 16 pixel. This one should be, let's try 20 pixel. Okay, and what other thing I can do here is basically I will not make it, I will give it a regular, and this one should be enter. All right, so yep, also we need to make it middle align, and now we have subtotal and shipping charges. So subtotal should be auto layout, and the spacing should be 20 pixel between it. I think since they are same content, so it should be 16. All right, subtotal, and then we have shipping charges. Okay, so this one is 50.99, and this one should be, all right, let's try 5.101. all right, okay, now we have, lastly we have the total. So the total is, we also need a subtext here, so I will shift A and I will give it maybe 8 pixel, and this one, let's copy the property from here. So including $2.24 in Texas. Okay, so this one is included in Texas. All right, and boom, now we need select both of those, and it should be horizontal, and this should be now $50, and this one is 55 plus 25, so 57.24. correct me if I am wrong. Okay, so this is the total, and we can increase the size. All right, and we need the pay now button. All right, so we need this button here. It should be all the way to the right, and it should be, we will give it a text as pay $57.24 USD. Okay, and one thing which is missing here is to give it a more unique touch. All right, so to give it a touch, I think for this one I will decrease this to 0 maybe. All right, and for the right one I will give this let's see 124, so it should be like, let's give it a 60. All right, 60 from here, and this one should be 60 as well. All right, perfect. So I will now, for this one, since we need to differentiate it a little bit, so I will give it a fill of a lighter color like this. Okay, and for this one I will give it a fill, and it should be white. Okay, perfect. So we have now one other thing that we can do is, you can see where we have this separation line. So let's add that line as well. So let me add it over here. Command X to copy and paste it over here. I think it should be inside over here. Okay, so now paste it over here, paste it over here, and then select this. Okay, select this, and with the help of shift I'm selecting it, and it should be 20 pixel. All right, perfect. And now I think I will give it, since it's a lot of size spacing between all of those, so this one should be 24 pixel. All right, boom, perfect. Now I think we are on the right direction. I will just align it to the middle. This one should be also aligned to the middle. Perfect. So yeah, I think what's missing inside, what is missing inside, I think we need this secure. Okay, so all data will be encrypted, so we need this one, so which is already one of the slide over here, I think this one. All right, so yeah, let's do that. Secure checkout SSL encrypted, and we need log icon as well. So let me just go to over here and find the log icon. Log, I think this is the icon that we needed. Okay, and this one should be 48. Okay, and we also need text. So for the text, I will use this text, and the text should be secure checkout SSL encrypted. So secure checkout and SSL encrypted. Okay, and perfect. Boom, 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 boom. I think this is it so far. We have this created, and I think we need to pop out that. So this is more pop out, by the way. So I will just decrease it a little bit. The size should be, I will give it a 2 line and see how it looks. No, I think 1 line is fine, but I will decrease this, the size of it. And for this icon, I will give it this color and see, maybe we can give it a green color. Okay, I think that's it. I hope you will enjoy this course, and this is the screen that we have created. It took a little bit longer than what is expected, but we are on the right direction. And let me just put this divider over here as well. Even we can do, I think for now it's fine. As for the user story, we have that message, so I think this is fine. We can work with that, and this is our daily UI challenge 2. All right, and last but not least, let's organize this. Okay, so let's organize this. This is our mood board. Let's delete this. All right, we have a mood board here. Okay, this is the mood board. This is the wireframe that we have. Then we have the components. So these are the component we have for this. Okay, components. All right, and then we have the daily UI main mockup. All right, and lastly, we need to work on the short. So for this, let me just create another frame, and it should be 1600 by 1200. Okay, so don't forget that. All right, now we have Dribbble shot. Perfect. And for this one, I will just put this inside over here. For the background, I will use this color, or maybe this color, or maybe lighter color like this. Okay, so feel free, and whatever works for you, just do it. So yeah, I hope you will enjoy the course, and yeah, see you soon. See you in the next video. Bye bye.